that you ported over from the Amiga to MS-DOS.
My understanding is that it's a kind of ancient series.
What was the game?
It was Drawd. I think it's called Deadly Rooms of Death.
Oh, Deadly Rooms of Death is super old.
Yeah.
Then they're totally doing a throwback to like that. No kidding. I didn't know that they made that the series was continuing with new entries.
I don't know about new necessarily.
Okay, let me
I'm not
see
sure.
this thing.
I did go to their website to download it. Like, so I don't actually know when it was from.
Oh, fair.
But I think that they repackaged a bunch of them into a Steam release of some kind.
Oh.
Like, that particular game is a DLC to the main package of the main Steam release or whatever, if you try to get it on Steam. Whereas they're all individually sold on the not Steam.
Deadly Rooms of Death originally came out in 1996, so it's totally that DOS era.
Yeah.
I'm having trouble joining you again. Do you mind, maybe rebooting your server or something?
Uh-oh. Alright.
I'm getting the Apex thing, where I join in and then immediately die.
Computer bad. Save.
Okay. I'm glad that I started streaming this.
Just in time for it to not work.
Yeah. I thought to myself, surely I'll have fun today. I woke up at 5.
How would you like more technical problems today?
Dude, I'm on call. I woke up at 5 a.m. to deal with some shit. Yeah. I didn't go back to sleep until 9.
Alright, server is back.
There is nothing crappier than getting paged awake in the morning.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's why I was
terrifiedly avoid these kinds of jobs.
That's why I was complaining about work for like I think I started at about 6:30, and hence why I was 20 minutes late to the stream.
Because rage needed to be felt.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Hey, this looks promising. The game froze. That usually means I'm able to join. Oh no, it unfroze and I'm not getting past the join online session screen.
No! The entire intro of this stream is gonna be technical difficulty troubleshooting.
Crap. What, wait. No, this doesn't look good.
Oh.
Oh no.
Wait. It says you joined.
Oh!
It also says that I joined. That's confusing.
Okay. I'm in.
I guess that means it created its online thing.
Maybe it didn't spin up a server all the way because you were playing by yourself. It might have just been like, nobody else is here yet, so we're just gonna keep this entirely in like a single player mode. I mean, that's a relatively reasonable optimization to make. I feel
quiet, no
like
excuses, only rage.
Fair.
Do you think that there are acceptable excuses for minor inconveniences in the games industry?
Damn, man.
No, we need to go to the front page of Reddit for this one.
About people having chips on their shoulders.
Yeah, we need to go straight to the front page of Reddit about this minor inconvenience so that we can seek gamer justice.
Oh, that's a disgusting phrase. Please never say the phrase gamer justice again.
I love my stupid ring around thing. Unfortunately, you can't ride it because you can't crouch, I don't think. Can you crouch?
No, you can't crouch in this game.
And the stackable things get in your way.
Hmm.
So you can't crouch through them. Oh, it has a lot. Oh!
It's a new type of mushroom, and it looks like a stupid
things
Yoshi.
have ladders on them.
What? What has the ladder on it?
The stackable things?
Oh yeah, they have a stackable ladder.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, it looks like there's a new type of mushroom in this game, and it looks like a stupid Yoshi. So if you're running around and you see it, like, don't let it scare you, because it scared me.
It scared you?
Yeah, well, kinda. I thought it was a fucking dinosaur. Wait, what? I see the butterfly thing. It's got, like, little friends flying around it.
Oh, you found the manta ray guy?
Yeah, he's floating around like some sort of asshole.
I mean, there's probably really a number of assholes up there.
So, I've noticed something.
Yeah?
I'm missing a lot of conveyor belt between me and the base, and there used to be conveyor belt, and it's gone now. So I'm wondering if the patch killed some of my convey-y.
I wonder. Or I wonder if it just didn't save it.
Well, some of it's there.
Hmm.
Oh well, not gonna worry about it now. Because I need
Time to put it all
rods!
back.
Oh god, I forgot this game has fall damage. Should not have just thrown myself off a cliff.
A+ all around.
I managed to recover. I didn't actually land on anything.
Oh, it's coming back down. I get to pick a new goal.
I
guess the next thing is to start working on reinforced frames and stuff like that. But also,
we need steel,
maybe
dude.
to ramp up our production in general.
Milestone
Oh right, you're working on
exchange
steel.
Concluded. Fix-it freighter re-entry complete.
Yeah, I'm probably about halfway done getting the coal over here. And then after that, we'll work on putting together the foundries and stuff like that.
I'm gonna research the color gun.
You want to know why? Oh, nice.
I would like to be able to
Splatoon up in
tell
this shit.
what things are by coloring them things. It seems like it'd be useful
We're gonna be so
for
Platoon.
identifying anything.
Not Platoon, Splatoon. Platoon is a
Platoon is
way
a very
different experience.
Yeah, not quite as Nintendo friendly.
A lot more Vietnam-y.
Yeah, in that it is literally Vietnam.
I think Platoon's a pretty cool movie. I also think it's a little overrated, but I think it's a cool movie all the same. Based on your reaction, you have not seen it. Got it.
Nope. I've never seen it.
Okay, well, consider that my glowing bird endorsement.
Is that the one with Charlie Sheen?
Yeah, it's the one with Charlie Sheen. That is correct.
Ooh, we can get an alternate blueprint for a modular frame and a heavy modular frame. Neither of us
I
can
am
make
heavy
it in the first place.
modular frame, and this is my modular.
Gross.
It weighs 25 pounds.
Data
It
on the
cost
hard drive has been
$3
salvaged and can be
to make
repurposed
400,000
to
of
unlock an
these
alternate recipe.
frames due to
Salvaging
economy
more
of
hard
scale.
drives will provide additional alternate recipes.
I've been watching TF2
Mirror,
videos
mirror
again
on the
lately.
wall, who's most modular of them all?
You know what I kind of miss?
What?
The Brony TF2 crossover fandom.
What?
Oh man, they made some pretty dank memes back in the day.
Did those timelines even converge?
Yeah, dude.
Were those both fandoms at the same time?
Oh yeah, man. And they made some pretty great YouTube videos that I would recommend watching, kind of. Because it's it's amazing, man. It's recreations of scenes from My Little Pony and Source Filmmaker using the TF2 characters. It's so fucking funny. And I miss it. I miss that, kind of. Not really, but kinda.
Kind of.
I wasn't...
Can't even make up your mind.
Well,
Can't even
I mean...
fully commit to liking a thing.
It's not like I was a fan for it for the right reasons. You know what I'm saying?
You just wanted to watch.
I did want to watch.
Just watch it burn.
I mean, yeah. All right,
object scanner.
I'm at
There
I'm at the coal. What's a good line? Are you stacking the coal anywhere? Or are you just like, you're just slumping off lines left and right. Okay, I'm gonna split some off.
What do you mean by stacking?
Nothing. I said the wrong word.
Okay. Ah, shit! I should have marked that recipe.
You know, I got
I'm
distracted
finally
while I was
getting
talking
around
about bronies.
I'm finally getting around to making everything, like for my
good.
character.
Oh, bad.
Like actually having a chainsaw and an object scanner and all these other things I've just not been getting this whole time.
To be
That's
fair,
been a
I
whole
haven't really
problem.
used any of that shit, so
Yeah, well, the chainsaw gets some use.
kinda.
Alright, I need more steel. I keep using up all of our more reinforced iron. It's really confusing to keep calling it that. I keep using up all my reinforced iron to make more tracks.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just making the stuff out of, tier 1 at the moment. Or, because I can't really, there's just not enough,
It's more
reinforced iron.
necessary for the other things where you need the reinforced iron in order to, you need the faster tracks in order to feed things fast enough.
Right.
Like the things we have that are making reinforced iron itself, and the servos or whatever the fuck they're called. Those things just have so much input that has to be jammed in there just to craft one item that they move at like a fraction of their normal speed if you don't have the resources getting fed in fast enough.
Yeah, I get you. But, I mean, all I'm saying is that, like, I'm not using any reinforced iron right now, so feel free to use as much as you want. Eventually, we're going to want to
we have finished all of tier 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, eventually we're going to want to use the fast conveyors to get this coal down here quickly enough. But you know what's actually really cool?
We can already research level 3 conveyors.
Yeah, but I was going to say, you know what's really cool is that, unlike Factorio, we can stack the conveyors on top of each other, so we can have, remember how I was talking about a double-decker thing? What I meant to say is that we can have this one conveyor belt, we can just stack, like, a second conveyor belt on top of it, and then that'll make our lives logistically a lot easier. You know, I don't want to use the word grid.
You don't want to accidentally start using words that lead to increased efficiency.
No.
City planning. We wouldn't want to like organize this in a way where we can tell where stuff is and where it goes, and have space for expansion.
That is obviously not. You know, if you've heard of Manifest Destiny, we're whatever the fuck is the opposite of that. So, manifest acceptance.
Oh no. We're just accepting of our own failures.
Manifest satisfaction.
Manifest complacency.
That's it. Manifest complacency. That's exactly what we're exercising with this.
Well, we just got 5 more inventory slots.
Oh, good. I can use that to. Well,
also we can make a better Xeno Zapper that does damage. Now it's called a Xeno Basher.
Ooh.
Which sounds hateful.
Yeah, I don't actually like the way that sounds at all, to be honest.
You have to make 2 Xeno Zappers to combine them into 1 Xeno Basher.
Can't we just
my
use
favorite
something
thing about my
that's
color
named...
gun is how it won't stop blinking that I need to make another make ammo for it.
Can we name? Can we give it a more wholesome name, like the Overwhelming Pounder?
The Xeno Pounder. I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite name on the Citadel.
I mean, to be fair, he did pound a lot of Xeno. And a little bit of human. But mostly
I'm here
Xeno.
to chew bubble gum and pound Xenos, and I'm all out of condoms.
Oh. I mean, if you have sex in space, you can't get pregnant. It's like a swimming pool, but more space.
Oh my god, just to make it a silly... slightly metal-looking weapon or whatever. There's the Xeno Basher, which is so tall it goes off my screen when I'm holding it. It has a keychain. It's got a little wrench on a keychain hanging off of it.
That's adorbs.
Which is the silliest detail.
That's pretty adorable. So it's all gothy.
So yeah, we have those. So now you can make a melee weapon that's better, which might be good against that thing I encountered that I'm still waiting for you to find on your own. The bad thing.
Joke's on you, I'm not going to explore.
Oh, one of these days it'll find you. I can't wait.
Okay, I don't know where to put the coal, but I've completed the coal line. So it's at our base now. And it is so much fun to run down this thing, to be totally honest. Too bad you have to run the wrong direction on it to actually get to the stuff, but it's there.
Where are you? Oh, there it is.
Yep.
Hanging out, going through trees, bashing Xenos.
Pretty sure sex in space would be complicated without preparations. I mean, you have to do a lot of preparation just to get into space. So I'm sure along the way you can pack a couple of condoms, but then realize you don't need any.
I'm shocked by how casually they fuck in that universe, considering they can't even eat the same food, or they'll die.
Huh. I never considered that.
Yeah. That's a thing. A racist Turian poisons Commander Shepard on Omega at one point by serving them the wrong drink on purpose. But also,
which game was that in?
You can definitely fuck Garrus. Wow, this thing goes through a lot of this conveyor clips through a lot of terrain.
I know, it's great, isn't it? I'm very
I think
proud of it.
I think you get poison. Oh yeah, you definitely get poison in Mass Effect 2, because that's the only one where you're gonna ever on Omega.
Oh, okay.
They kind of stuck to the idea of making every.
Oh, I remember that.
planet...
I did play that that part in Mass Effect 2.
Yeah, it's the same bar where you'll find the patriarch.
I'm
Hello.
just gonna. Ow! Don't Xeno bash me. I'm not a
It's
Xeno.
a big old basher.
God, it looks like a stupid
You might be a
lightsaber.
Xeno. I can't see past your mask.
No. You know what it is? It looks like one of those grabber arms that old people use to pick up, like, their prunes off the ground, or whatever the fuck it is that old people pick up off the ground.
Wow, that coal looks strange when it's just all one repeating thing.
Do you like my coal poop snake?
Yeah. My poop snake. My favorite firework is the poop snake. Everybody
Cold
likes
poop
the
snake.
poop snake firework.
Cold poop snake sounds like the name of a, like, jazz artist, but like one of the really old jazz artists.
Yeah.
Like, we're talking like when jazz was like I like bacon in the morning. Like that kind of jazz. Not like good jazz.
My art is too young to have any political opinions yet.
Oh man.
This is art that says nothing.
This is a kilometer-long cold Duke snake.
Yeah. God, this is a nightmare how many things it clips through.
I'm so proud of it.
The wreckage is part of the scenery now.
I want to see... It's camouflaged. I want to see the coal get stuck on the scenery, or whatever it's going to do. I need to verify that it can actually, like, make it up. But I also want to see what it does, you know?
Yeah. Oh, right. I can probably put... No, I can't. You can't put any items on your quick bar, can you?
Like, you can oh, not items. No, you can put things
Yeah, you have to
build,
manually drag the chainsaw and stuff like that over each time. It's like a kind of a weird inclusion.
The MAM has completed its analysis.
We need to get this whole feel thing going.
Pleasant looking.
Let's make my color gun. Gotta craft them color cartridges.
This kind of reminds me of the extreme terrain biome in Minecraft. If you've ever seen that, where it's just like huge mountains and then like way low valleys. We kind of have that going on here, where we just have these ravines and this dried out lake and the waterfalls.
Oh yeah, we chose expert mode as far as our spawn goes.
Oh, I mean, I don't even care about that. Just visually, it's just remarkably pleasant.
Oh, these color cartridges don't stack for shit. Goody.
Well, I mean, nobody ever said platooning would be easy.
Alright.
Platooning ain't easy, but it's necessary.
Now I just need to figure out how one actually... Oh, okay.
Alright.
Okay. I can start making color.
It looks like the grass is pooping an endless poop snake. This one is a true Infiniwiper. Which, by the way, as soon as you said that, I wasn't able to get the word Infiniwiper out of my head for like 3 days. And
I don't even remember saying it.
We were talking about... I don't know why, but we were talking about, like, pooping. And then you said the phrase Infiniwiper, and I was like, I don't know what that means.
I don't think I did. I think I said it, I think I talked about an infinite poop.
I don't know what you said.
Idea of like a turd that just keeps going.
I don't know what you said, but like I wasn't able to get it out of my mind for 3 days, whether it was Infiniwiper or Infiniturd. It was
so stuck in your head that you definitely can't remember what it was.
Okay, fine. There's a chat log. Let me look it up. I'm gonna pull up Discord now. You can just ask the Chinese government, though.
Going back to it. I see.
Okay.
You're like kind of specifically limited on what you can color things as.
I'm just gonna search in.
I feel like they left a lot of color options off of this screen. Weird.
Eh. In the DLC, you have to pay for the colors.
Oh no.
I don't know. I can
Real?
totally see people doing something like that.
That's modern video games.
Yeah.
Cheat codes and unlockables? Nah. DLC.
Okay. I'm waiting for the phrase Infiniwiper to appear.
Infiniwiper? What do you even... Which chat log are you even checking? I don't
Our
understand.
personal chat log.
Oh.
The one
I
where
regret nothing.
we talk about infinite poops with each other. You know, in real life, I have severe doubts the conveyor belt can be that long. Like... I mean, I've seen
it all has to
fucking...
be one continuous track that loops
Yeah.
both above and below itself somehow.
Yeah, like, I've seen conveyor belts at airports that are a third of this length that just die immediately. I am not convinced that that you could pull this off with a conveyor, like a 1 kilometer long conveyor belt. Boy, our screw production is still far too slow. We need to just be like infinite pooping.
Did it slow down again?
Yeah. We need to just be infinite pooping.
One of the few ways we can keep track of which stuff goes where is that I can paint things now. Except for when it doesn't work, apparently.
See. This is interesting. I can't tell if this is a latency thing or not. Do you mind coming over to where I am to look at the screws?
Wow, you can do this crazy ranges. You're over... Let's see.
I'm over by the smelties.
Whoa, I just walked up that... Oh, no, 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 no. Ow. Ouchies. I did ouchies. Is this the screw place?
Yeah.
Where are the screws?
There's a ladder. This ladder, just come over here. There's a ladder, you can see it from where I am. What the heck? Where are you?
I'm looking.
Oh, okay. Do you notice how, the screws seem to get, like, backed up right here? Is this, like, a latency thing? Is it happening on your end, too? Like...
I think it, that happens a lot on every resource type, basically.
Uh-huh.
It's basically the weird issue the game has with when something turns.
So
it's trying to reconcile how fast it's moving.
Do you think that we need to... Do you think that there's an issue with that? Or...
I'm not really sure, honestly. It's hard to say.
Do you want to try just, like, making this turn a little bit more gentle or something?
Maybe. That might be affecting everything.
Yeah.
It's hard to say. 'Cause, yeah, I can't upgrade anything around here, so it all seems to be Mark II already. But there's definitely an ongoing thing with, like...
I'm gonna mess with this for a little bit
then,
then, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
It's all a big old mess.
I know.
And we,
it's a beauty.
And we definitely did this to ourselves.
Yes.
Oh, you can manually pick the colors. Oh, I can be a nightmare.
Oh boy.
How's it going, bird?
The phrase, I can be a nightmare, I mean, I never doubted you. We'll at least say that much.
Those are pretty fun colors. Let's see here. Oopsie. Black color.
Encroaching.
Let's see.
Others.
Let's make all of our storage this color.
All of our storage the same color does not count as organizing it.
Look how bright you can get it.
It's a little bright, sure.
Yes. Oh, this coal the coal really does just stop right here. I should look up the recipe for making steel. Now I'm afraid to say steel because I've said it incorrectly so many times.
It's okay. The internet will forgive you.
No, they won't. They never have. And they never will. Can we even make steel? Oh, steel production, there it is.
Yeah, we need a
We can
foundry.
make steel pipes and steel ingots and steel... Oh, modular frame's pretty easy to research.
I think the reason I like the word foundry so much is that it was my favorite looking structure from Warcraft 2.
That's very specific.
Yeah. I could tell the story, but anyway.
Moving on. So how'd that scary graph go?
So anyway, in Warcraft 2, there was this cool feature where as buildings were under construction, you could see them getting constructed through like a series of sprites, basically. And the human foundry, which one was it? One of the foundry structures in that game was really, really cool looking while it was being built. At least for the time, it was really cool looking, and it's always stuck out in my mind as like, yeah, that was nice. So that's the story.
I don't remember if I played that or not.
Warcraft 2?
No.
Huh.
I think I just played 3.
Aw.
Yeah. I pretty much, yeah, I think I just did Warcraft 3 and StarCraft 2, actually.
Huh.
Aside from having, like, I had a 64 copy of StarCraft 1, so I played split screen with my brother a lot, but I don't think I played the campaign ever.
Interesting. Yeah, the campaign in StarCraft 1 and 64 was actually kind of cool. They did some neat things. Where they had, like, special missions just for that version of the game. I always thought that was a pretty neat thing that they did.
Nowadays, people would be hissing about exclusives.
Oh, just going back to that, huh?
It's just the reality of it.
Yeah.
They'd definitely be losing their minds about that. Yeah, we can straight up make Modern Mark 2, except for the fact that it's a whole bunch of scary new things that haven't made yet.
You don't need anything but steel.
Encased industrial beams.
Yeah, which is made of steel, right? Oh, wait.
I don't know. I've never made one before. It's the other new thing. Yeah.
That's true.
It's new and scary. Don't doubt my... Oh shit, we need them to make the foundry.
Yep.
Wait, the thing that makes steel, we need to already have steel for.
Yeah, you need to handcraft it. A little anyway.
All this mandatory handcrafting in here. I see what they're doing.
They're just trying to develop an emotional response to handcrafting things. So you're like, wow, that
I'll
sucked.
show them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm emotionally dead.
Yeah,
I'll never get a response out of me.
I know.
You don't have to agree with it.
I know.
Oh no. That's way worse. I want to agree with it. I've staked my ego on agreeing with this.
So good news, I get to put the screws cutting right across. What the fuck is this? Oh my god. Oh my god, is this gonna work?
What have you discovered? What have you done?
Oh, I'm probably not gonna keep this, but you should definitely come over and look at what God hath wrought.
Oh no. Why? Where are you even going with this?
Around.
This is just all to try to make it look move slightly smoother?
Yes. I mean, I don't know if it'll make a difference or not, but it might.
Definitely not the loop-de-loop, because it's definitely
well, yeah,
stopping the loop-de-loop.
The loop-de-loop cucks everything. I'm aware of that. But I still made it just because I could for a brief moment in time, and I was like, oh, we have to see what happens.
We're going to take a break for a week and then not have any idea what our base is.
Dude, we could take a break for 6 hours and not have any idea what our base is. Oh, man. I'm just going to ride the conveyor belt for a second to see if the, like, smoothing out all the turns made a difference or not. It looks like it might have. We basically just made like a little infinite traffic jam. Just put a stop sign right in the middle of our conveyor beltness.
Man, you straight up need a lot of
Help.
Oh man.
I know.
You need a lot of steel in order to make one foundry.
Yeah.
Like, it's already enough to make all the ingots, then you realize, oh crap, these encased industrial beams and the pipes require so many ingots of steel to have already been made. Just pulling this band-aid off for both of us.
You know, every time I've played this, a game, either this game or a game like it, like Factorio, I've always secretly wished that someday somebody's gonna license that Looney Tunes song and it's gonna be the entire time you're playing the game. Yeah. Just the entire time. Oh, were you collecting the steel? Oh, okay, yeah, you had to have been collecting the coal. I was a little worried because it looks like there were some gaps in the poop snake, and I was like, no.
I'm desperately trying to get enough to craft the sheer number of steel ingots I apparently need to smelt by hand.
There is...
It's gonna take a bit.
It is a infinite poop snake. I would not worry about not being able to get enough coal off this boy.
Oh, it's more to do with the fact that I have to manually pick it all up.
Well, just run along and press F.
Oh wait, I can grab 100 directly out of the smelter. I had inventory space.
Nice.
So I'm largely filled up with what I've been doing.
I think that another source of slowdown is that it is coming out of a storage unit. It looks like the storage unit is actually like spacing things out a little bit. I don't know. Let me watch this a little bit more and see if this
works. Check the storage unit to see if it has any left, because I did drain it earlier.
Oh.
So it might be that it's just that's the rate that they're going in.
Okay. I think the issue is that it's a faster conveyor belt, so they're gonna look a little bit more spaced out.
Oh right, the whole thing might be getting throttled by the fact that it's going through that thing, because that thing might not move very fast.
That's what I think is the case.
Ah.
And in fact, I mean, we're not even storing any screws in this thing. It's literally just going through and coming out the other side.
Yeah, because it's where we used to retrieve them.
So,
because the point is to be able to let us actually get any if we need them.
Yeah, but we're reaching a point in the game where I don't think we need that anymore. What do you think?
It's all a shit show.
Fair. I mean, I don't think I have any ability to tear out this container. You know? Because there's two containers above it.
Oh, right. That might fuck everything.
I don't think this is not a might type of case here. Okay. The other thing I can do is just, say screw it to the container and just make the conveyor belts connect. Yeah, like, I may just do that, you know? Okay, that's what we're doing.
We have a foundry.
Nice. Turns out all that complaining...
both resources into it.
Yeah, okay. We're not doing that. You're doing that.
Yeah, well... You can do it in spirit.
No.
Spirit.
Okay, we'll tear up that belt. We'll put that in there. And let's see what happens. Well, it looks like the screws are going to be going in fine now. Yep. They also speed up. They speed up as soon as they hit that second tier conveyor belt. So I can't wait to start upgrading
everything.
Yeah, upgrading the other conveyor belts so they're not so damn slow. Do we have a whole lot of reinforced iron just sitting around at this point? I would assume absolutely not.
I keep grabbing it.
Yeah.
Specifically to deal with all the shit that we're trying to use. What's up?
Generators. Looks like all of our biomass burners don't have any fuel. It's made up for the fact that we have.
We also
all
may
the
have
coal.
completely moved on from them by now.
Yeah, they're we're done with renewable energy at this point.
Yep. I am out. Oh. I am out of any steel to make tier 2 conveyors with.
So the foundry, you mean reinforced iron?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to ramp up like every component of our production.
Just walked straight into the convey.
There we go. Yeah, unfortunately these are all tier 1, I think.
That's fine.
So they're not going to feed very fast.
We'll worry about that later.
Yeah.
So, what? Okay, what are we gonna do with this? We're gonna store the steel.
For now, I can just have it spit out directly into a thing, just so that it at least makes the stuff.
Okay.
Instead of sitting here not making stuff.
Okay, sounds good. And it just requires the raw stuff. We don't put like ingots or anything like that, right?
I hope.
Okay.
Iron or coal, yeah. So it should have everything it needs once that iron slowly gets there. A lot of what we need to do now is probably scale.
Yeah, I think that it might be worth it to start scaling and start replacing a lot of our conveyor belts. I mean, I think we're all in agreement that our biggest weak point right now by far is our reinforced iron production. So I think that one thing that we can do to get this bootstrapped a little bit is to probably start upgrading the tier 1 conveyor belts along the entire screw assembly. The other thing that we can do is probably just have another assembler for screws.
Oh, does the new path you made for the screws, is the new path you made tier 1?
Most of it is tier 1, yeah, because you were using all the reinforced iron, so I was just making it work.
Yeah, that's definitely slower than anything we had before then.
Exactly.
I think it was all tier 2 a moment ago.
It was not all tier 2. It was tier 1 leading up to the cargo thing. And then tier 2 coming out of it. Well, anyway,
Let's see.
I'm just gonna start by upgrading that because I'm pretty sure that's an absolutely essential thing that we need to do.
Yeah, we need that to go faster, and we also just might need a second thing making it.
Yeah, I think that.
Although I did jam a lot of speed boost into it though.
Yeah, I think. Let me just see what happens if we just start upgrading this stuff. You know.
Yeah, it's pretty sped up. So the primary problem right now is just that it's not getting enough. Just not getting enough screws fast enough.
I think that screws just aren't being fed out of it, or yeah, so screws aren't being fed into it, and I think that screws aren't coming out of the assembler fast enough. So I'm gonna upgrade the conveyor belts leading out of the screw assembler, and hopefully
we'll probably just have to manually craft a bunch of reinforced iron.
That's literally what
in
I've
order
been.
to make any progress.
I have.
Yeah.
I am 2 steps ahead of you on that.
Yeah.
That's what I did to get to this point. Okay, let me see if this has made a difference now. It definitely should have. Okay, it looks like, yeah, this basically had the effect of doubling our screw output speed. Now what I'm concerned with is if we've done that, if the screw assembler is going to get enough iron rods to keep up with its production. And it looks like it can. We might want to consider clocking this up then.
Or doubling the, or just building more.
Yeah.
We don't really have a lot of clocking it up options.
Okay, then...
Because we need to, every single one of those crystals is a slug.
Okay. And
like,
we
that's not something we can just craft. We have to discover them the long way.
Okay. It looks like... So that goes down to 9. Let me see something real quick. I'm just gonna do some mental math. Yeah, we're still not pumping screws fast enough into the purple pimp ass assembler that you set up over here.
The pimp ass assembler. You're talking about the reinforced iron producer thing?
Yeah. Or as somebody has lovingly dubbed it, the screw put.
The screw put?
Yeah. Instead of our throughput, our screw put
yeah.
throughput.
We also got these iron ingots that just stop here on this track in midair.
Yeah, I didn't do anything about it, so I'm blaming you.
Yeah. No, I cut that off because it was going into a building that used to make the screws. So it became useless at the moment, and it needs to be redirected ultimately.
Keith, I'm going to also point out that when you overclock a building, you have to actually drag the meter over to overclock it.
Yeah.
Oh. It's
dragged over.
It wasn't on my end, but maybe that's just probably speaking to the glitches that we've had.
Yeah, it was dragged over on my end, but also it needs to physically get the screws in order to get the benefits of being overclocked anyway.
Yeah, so I think that what we need to do is probably just move on to Mark III conveyor belts.
Yeah, that's one thing that can help. Oh yeah, it's time to pick a new research.
Yeah.
Which will be that. Cause
cool, I'll pick it.
Yep.
It's literally our only option here.
Yeah, it's our only option right now. Period.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna start loading it up.
We're still putting cables and wires into things, which is just kind of funny to me.
Yeah.
Like they're such minor components.
And we have metric ass loads.
We have we have a thing that just constantly fills itself with those because we don't need them for anything besides research.
Okay, I have the wire. I'll put the wires in.
I got the cables.
Cool.
Cool. Now we need to make motors and reinforce. And modular frames, which are also the same things we need to make to send to the base. Those. So we still need to. We need to make buildings that actually craft those, so we can actually send them to the moon base thing, or the space elevator.
For now, I'm probably just gonna go ahead and handcraft those things, just because I think that'll be more beneficial to us.
Yeah.
But
I'm sticking with the rule of not handcrafting stuff that we put in the space elevator.
I think that's fine, yeah.
Part of it's that the requirements for how many they want are usually low enough that you could just handcraft them, but then we would never have to make them ever via the factory that is the whole game.
Fair. Are we making steel pipes yet?
No, we haven't made anything with steel yet, I don't think. I think it's literally just set up to... Like, we can just make them back here and stuff, but yeah, right now it's just making steel ingots and jamming them in a box.
Okay.
How far we've gotten down the process.
I'm gonna start taking some of that, and then I'm gonna work towards just handcrafting the stuff that we need for now, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I think that I want to get us the Logistics Mark III to get us onto the conveyor belts sooner rather than later, because it's going to be really hard to know how we want to scale without that information available to us, you know? I am totally talking to you in business mode, by the way. I don't know if you've noticed, but this is literally the way
I'm basically ignoring you.
That's fine. That's fucked up. Because this is the one time you're actually getting me, like, fully engrossed in a game without trying to troll you.
No, I'm not ignoring you. It's just that you definitely said a bunch of words that didn't actually say anything.
No. I'm saying that we're not going to know how we want to scale up our production until we've done Mark III conveyor belts, because we're not going to know what our weak points are.
Synergy.
Do you want me to write a doc on this? I mean, I can escalate this to upper management if it's going to be that big of a deal to you.
Oh my god.
Don't think I can't do this. Oh, I can do this.
I don't think you can do that, actually. There's, like, context that has to happen, like me being employed and at all, technically.
Bird, learn how to shift click. I don't drive with a stick shift. You think I'm gonna learn how to shift click? Yeah.
I must chop down, I must destroy nature, it's in my way. There we go. Take that, nature. I'm gonna double our foundry, because we're getting plenty of iron and coal in right now.
That's pretty badass. I wonder why you would ever want to use reinforced iron in like a realistic sense if you have access to steel.
The iron lobby.
Which is a part of the steel lobby? I don't know. Okay. Have you noticed that the longer you hold down the craft button, the interface actually changes over time to symbolize that you're that the stuff is
hyper
heating
crafting?
up. Yeah.
You've engaged in ultimate crafting mode.
Not bad,
Deluxe.
Kid. So you know how we were saying we weren't ever using the wires? We have damn near exhausted the wires now as a part of this process.
For now.
We're gonna need to really, really heavily amp up our wire production if we want to start automating the creation of motors.
Oh boy. Well, it's about time Copper had something to do.
Yeah, really.
Because it's just been fucking sitting there going into a box the entire game. An exciting day for Copper.
You're right. You're right.
As opposed to like freaking Factorio, where you can never finish making enough copper wire and electronic circuits.
Oh, I know. That was
500 things.
That was the most annoying part of Factorio, honestly, was like on our main bus just having just a disgusting amount of green circuits going everywhere.
Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, you really can't just attach a splitter to an existing track, can you? You really have to like run the track to the thing.
It sucks.
Yep.
It's really amazing what verticality adds to the density over Factorio. You assumed when we started we would immediately run out of space. I mean, Keith, you could speak to that too. Like, damn, it makes a big difference. It
makes
awesome.
it way worse for us to some extent because we don't. By now, we would have run out of space and had to change something.
Yeah, we would have had to
Instead, we're
adapt.
just like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna keep going this way.
I know, it's fantastic. We don't ever
have to
learn
from our mistakes. We can just keep building up over our mistakes.
Exactly.
Pave over them, like Shinra.
Do people even get that reference anymore? Hey, Final Fantasy VII remake.
I never even played the game.
Isn't the Final Fantasy VII remake coming out pretty soon?
No.
Oh.
They announced the idea of it like years ago, and it's never had any updates, basically.
Really? I thought you could start pre-ordering it already.
That doesn't necessarily mean much. As far as I've heard, there's been no updates of any kind for like a very long time about that game, but I could be wrong. Either way, it's going to be episodic, so gross.
No.
Yep.
No.
You have the chance to buy a remaster one episode at a time of a game that came out years ago.
Damn it.
With reinterpreted story, not a remake of the story, a new version of the story entirely by people who didn't make the original one and think they know better. And all new, modern Final Fantasy combat instead of the stuff you actually like.
Oh, you can buy the copy of the original on the Switch. That's the thing that came out recently. I mean, I'd honestly potentially do it. I'm a slut for that game.
People like that game.
Yeah.
It's just the combat's gonna be garbage.
No, please be good. Please be good, Final Fantasy.
It's from the modern Square Enix that hasn't made good combat in a game for like 15 years.
Please be good. That's
the
all
fact
I
that they're
need.
changing the combat's like super worrying news.
I know. It had such a great combat system. It was so simple. It had the materia system, which is amazing. Like, I mean, honestly, the materia system is just so good, and no other game has come close to, like, replicating that. It's really, like, lightning in a bottle, in my opinion.
Yeah. Unfortunately, they thought they caught lightning in a bottle, which is why they made 3 games for her.
Yeah. Square.
I'm so tired of lightning. I can't believe how successful that character was without it being a character.
Who, Klutz Roof?
No, lightning.
Oh, yeah. I don't have
They got a
any opinions on
trilogy,
her.
one of which was literally called Lightning Returns, because that's the amount of hype that they thought she deserved, is that they named the game after the fact that Lightning's back in this one. I just hated it so much.
Lightning Returns sounds like the name of a Sonic game. To find out that's a Final Fantasy game is like, no.
Yep.
I beg of you, why? I can hold the space bar instead of click holding.
There we go.
Oh. That'll very, very slightly increase my productivity. Here we go.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. All the stuff... Okay, I need to paint all this stuff black. Because it makes steel, which is black. Logic. I'm gonna make this stuff easy to track. Ish. Or
That'll
it'll
be
just
good.
glitch out when I
That'll
try to paint it.
facilitate
Cool,
good-
I love that it won't work.
That'll facilitate good communications across all of our subsystems.
How dare you?
What?
How dare you say these things? There are children here.
It'll move us towards automation goals for our Q2.
Oh.
We need to be thinking about how to scale up our business, that's all.
Oh, bird, talk fiscal quarters to me.
You touched my Q2.
Ew. Hey everyone, it's Q2Pi.
Oh god, no.
I don't think we can paint tracks at all. No.
He's...
Yeah, some stuff just won't paint. It just doesn't work, which is unfortunate, because then I'm awkwardly left with patches of orange buildings in the middle of a chain. I'm trying to make the through line from point A to point B of like where it starts to where it goes all one continuous color, like all the buildings involved in the process. For like here's the ones that are all involved in making reinforced iron, and here's the one that makes steel, and so on. Because then we can follow it in the spaghetti.
Yeah.
By following
that
the
actually makes
buildings.
a lot of sense. And you don't even need to like use unique colors for everything. You just need to have them be different colors. You know.
But sometimes it doesn't work, and also it's a lot of confetti to deal with. And then you have questions about what to do when it branches. It's its own additional question of what you want to do when something branches in a bunch of different directions. Ah, shit. Keep getting thrown off by the interface. The yellow?
I need more.
Let's make all of
iron
storage
rods.
bright ass yellow.
Dude, manufacturing all this stuff has been actually way more time consuming than I expected. Between now and the
Like-
last time I handcrafted a bunch of things, it got way more resource intensive.
Oh yeah,
intensive.
no. I just made the stuff to make those 2 steel mills, and it was just a pain. We definitely don't
Luckily,
want to do
we're
anything
working on
by hand
different
anymore.
tasks right now.
Yeah.
We're able to paralyze our work to
even
promote.
garishly brighter.
Yeah, we're able to. If we paralyze our work, we'll have a greater velocity on our goals.
Now all of our energy, now all of our green energy is very green.
Nice.
Too green, one might say. It's also not, none of it's turned on, so whatever. Oh no, we're
What? Power consumption issues?
I'm looking at a graph, and it gets close to capped pretty often.
Well, we have a bunch of generators that we're just straight up not using. Can we, you know, use them?
Well, the issue is we have to manually feed those, so I probably would want to just make more coal power. Maybe by finding another coal location and scaling that place up.
I mean, okay.
Or I can check. I might want to check the previous coal place to see if it can be optimized more, or if like when you rerouted some of it, it might have like created like an efficiency problem or something.
Yeah, you can go ahead and check that out if you feel like it.
And if I can't optimize that place, I'll probably make another coal place, because dear lord, the last thing I want is for our base to shut down again, and then have to manually feed things until it works.
I know. I don't want that to happen. Okay, we're good to go. I am launching the logistics thing.
Milestone reached.
We can't even afford to make the tier 2 tracks, and we're like, tier 3 researched.
It's fine. What are the things you need to make, what the fuck is that? It costs a steel beam. Alright.
Steel beams are easy.
Well, that's all you need to do. That's literally the only resource you need to make,
Mark III?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh shit. We can just skip Mark II then.
Yeah,
because I think we already have more.
Yeah.
I think we already have more steel production than we ever had iron production. Partly because it's so much simpler.
Yeah, well, I mean, like I said, there's a reason. There's a very strong reason why I wanted to shoot for Mark III was because I knew it would give us something like this, potentially. I didn't actually know that, but I'm gonna claim that.
Just need to have a lot of power so we don't have the whole place shut down. I'm almost back. It's a long trek. The scary thing is that any other coal places I check out will be further away.
I'm not gonna lie, every time you say coal place, I think of Smash Mouth. It's a coal place. It just gets colder.
Bundle that up now, wait till you get colder. There's just like straight up like a weird... Yeah, there's just straight up global warming messages in the middle of that song. Just kind of shows up.
I mean, has anyone ever used it to guide policy?
I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe they should.
Maybe it's why people are slowly becoming more aware over time, is because they grew up listening to Smash Mouth.
I think there's another
the Shrek memes are secretly going to save us all.
Hang on, let me see. There's like a weird issue again with the conveyor belt.
There appears to be plenty of coal going into all of these generators, which means I can make even more generators.
I'm gonna mess with the reinforced iron conveyor belt system again because there's something. It's doing something I don't like.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's doing another like weird
forget
thing.
Reinforced iron exists.
Well,
boy, is that the headspace I'm getting to half the time. Like, holy crap. It's so disappointing how it just does not work out continuously.
What? Reinforced iron?
Yeah.
I know.
It's always going wrong. Oh no, I need modular frames! I like running around with a little gun.
With the Xeno
It's not a gun that
Basher?
shoots people, it's a... No, I'm running around with my paint gun, but it looks like I'm running around with like a perfect dart gun.
It does... Oh man, let me take a look at it at some point.
Iron plates and steel pipes, or... reinforced iron, you rear your head again. I need a bunch of reinforced iron in order to make more coal generators.
It's not really that hard to just manufacture the reinforced iron by hand. If you have a... because you can just grab... So we have tons of iron rods. And you can just grab the iron rods and make, like, the screws and stuff by hand.
One issue is just that our coal's so far away.
Yeah.
So by the time I get here, I'm like, oh, I gotta make all this now. Here we go!
So it looks like by taking out that last little bit of inefficiency with the screws, we're producing them very, very marginally faster.
Yeah, nope, I love marginal progress.
Okay, new plan. It's gonna start throwing conveyor belt Mark IIIs at this thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
all up in that bitch.
All upon
until
the
they
bitch.
Don't even know what to do with all that.
What you gonna do with all that bitch? All that bitch inside your hitch.
Wow.
What?
That song took a turn.
I don't know what a hitch is.
You don't know what a hitch is?
No.
Like a trailer hitch?
Isn't that the thing where you just hook like the trailer too?
Yeah, it's like the little ball thing that sticks out of the back of a truck.
Oh, so I just assumed. I just implied that every
and you attach it to it.
I just implied that all bitches are hookers. I apologize. That's my misogynistic of me.
I didn't want to call you a hooker. I just want to call you a bitch. My apologies.
I mean,
I would never imply such a thing.
All you bitches and hoes out there should know that I'm trying to stop being so sexist.
I'm on sexist Lent.
Alrighty. Let's see if I can upgrade. I made a bunch of steel beams, so I'm going to start upgrading the screw line. God, that was awful sounding.
Are these even real words anymore?
What's happening here?
What is
I don't
happening?
understand this game's physics sometimes.
No, it's fine.
Wait, is the issue that finally the... No? What's going on?
There we go. That'll go somewhere.
Oh, I see.
What's up?
We need to overclock our screw assembler, or make another one at this point.
Oh, we're is it now making them too slowly?
It's making them too slowly now.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Usually making another one's easier, because we need to go out and hunt for slugs to make them faster via
I saw one earlier. Want me to go kill it?
You can, but that only will give it 50% more production.
Well, it'll take me like 3 seconds to go get the slug if it's still there.
Yeah. The main thing is, in my head, it makes sense to overclock things that are harder to make. And then when things are easier to make, just make more of the buildings.
You have a good point. But let me just go ahead and collect the slug anyway, because we want to have access.
Oh yeah,
to
no,
those
kill
things.
every single slug ever.
Yeah.
No survivors.
Okay.
It's just it just might not be the best use of it.
Right, I get what you're saying.
But fuck them.
Okay, this slug is in the poison zone, but I think it's worth going for it. Oh fuck, I'm dead. All right.
Did you just get yourself poisoned to death immediately?
No, I fell down the cliff into the poison zone.
Oh no.
Yeah. Okay, so now I have 2 problems, but they're both next to each other, so that's good.
Oh boy.
As long as my problems are adjacent, that does make my life a little bit simpler.
Like mathematically?
I don't believe in mathematics.
Well.
You can't tell me that there's such a thing as a negative number. Do I have a negative apple? No.
They keep trying to tell me I have a negative bank account.
And I say
and I'm
that's
like, I
impossible.
don't believe in negatives.
Yeah.
It's against my religion. And then now they call me irrational, which is another number I don't believe in.
No, irrational numbers exist. Complex numbers exist. But
it's just not negatives.
But it's non-negatives. Negatives don't. Never, or zero. Zero.
My therapist said I need less negativity in my life. So I'm ignoring these numbers.
Jokes.
Jokes. How are we gonna get all those out? Shit.
I think the Duke Snake of coal has some gaps in it. So every once in a while that sphincter's getting at some point, and we gotta keep it like turbo relaxed.
Yeah, it's let's see, is the place that I augmented? Oh yeah, I did augment a part that is attached to that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, we kind of need to have a separate thing feeding off. I could probably combine the outputs of the 2 different things into one place. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So if I have an offshoot branch of both of the coal miners, both eventually going into the sphincter, then the sphincter both going into the into the poop snake, then
what's happening? I'm picking items up, but they're not appearing in my inventory.
Uh-oh. Are you about to disconnect?
Potentially? Maybe. I'm just gonna pop out to the main menu and pop back in.
Nah. Just see what happens.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. That's not gonna attach.
Said the Joker to the thief.
Why that song?
Because I want to ruin it.
Why? Like, yeah, you're doing it wrong for sure. But why? Why is this the fixation today? This week or whatever?
Because I can't just tell a joke without also ruining what made it funny in the first place.
I've got to burn. I've got to cauterize all the culture around it until there's nothing left, and then it's only mine.
If you treat every joke like an open, festering wound, then you can understand why I have the mentality that I do. Humor must be combat at all times. I'm used to streams where everyone
hear you if you're laughing.
I'm used to streams where everyone yells at each other at the top of their lungs. Sometimes forget there's actual rational streams that exist. I like to think that I just disproved that notion.
Is that why they call them humors?
Oh no, I can't rejoin. Oh come on,
oh no,
game.
Did you
Don't
fuck it
play
up?
me like this.
All right, let's reboot. I'm gonna overwrite my save called Bird Computer Bad.
It's not my computer that's bad, it's yours.
No, I'm gonna blame you.
Okay.
It's just easier.
Okay.
It's because you said that joke and the game just quit.
That's fine.
The big Wolfmother fans over at the Satisfactory developer, the makers of they made that dwarf drilling mining game we played.
We Are the Dwarves?
The Left 4 Dead one?
Oh. Oh, no, the other one.
Yeah, it was like the Left 4 Dead Red Faction hybrid.
I think that this game is immensely more fun than that game.
Yeah. It's weird that they're both in early access at the same time.
Not if you assume that early access has no meaning.
Yeah. Game development got weird.
Thanks, Minecraft.
Yeah. Alright, New World's back.
Okay.
New World's back was a weird way to phrase that.
Yes. I didn't like it at all.
Well, I'm not changing it.
Well, good. You can't. You don't have a time
I'm
machine.
keeping it. I'm not re-saying anything. You can't make me.
I literally can't. That would defy
It's like the
physics.
modern form of the celebrity anti-apology. Like, I've become aware of the fact that people are mad about this thing that I said. I've apologized for it in the past in a form that no one can find. They're always talking about how they apologized for it before.
Yeah. My apology is written in this box.
Oh,
but
it just froze solid when you joined for a second.
Yeah. My apology is written in this box. If you attempt to observe the apology, it will collapse the universe. Please do not observe it, but trust me, it's in there. And I'm truly sorry that it's in there. Oh no, what am I doing over here? This area is not right.
Apologies are phrased like they're like a survivor challenge. This is my apology immunity idol.
Why can't I pick anything up in this game?
Did everything break again?
I can't heal myself up because none of the items are appearing in my inventory.
Well.
I can pick up leaves, but I can't pick up anything that heals me.
Like you're finding stuff that can heal you, but you can't click on it or something?
Yeah.
That's just strange.
I can pick it up, like I can press E on it, I can grab the barrel nuts, but then it doesn't actually go into my inventory. That's so weird.
I have no idea. So like it's just you go through all your inventory slots and they're just not visible anywhere in there?
Yeah.
What's in your hand right now?
Oh, I think I know what's up. So
really
I'm picking up items from bushes that I've already picked items from, but on my end, they look like they still have items on them.
Oh.
That's
early access.
Yeah.
It looks like
no, it doesn't.
the inputs are just barely keeping up with the steel production now that I've split it off into two.
Huh. Don't know why
Oh my
this
god,
was here, but I'll take it.
we have hundreds of steel ingots already.
I know, we're gonna use
This
them
is
so
crazy.
quickly. Alright,
And,
I am ready
Steel
to
beams.
do what I'm gonna call an old-fashioned slug dive.
The slug dive? What are you doing?
An old-fashioned slug dive.
Yeah. You don't want to do one of those millennial slug dives. What are you afraid of, Grandpa?
Grandpa? Back in my day, we only had 3 slugs, and we dove on them every day, and we liked it.
You had to change them by hand. Or you had to have or you had to have a child to be your slug changer.
That wasn't legal back then, but today, I don't know.
I'm just thinking of how people talk about their, people always talk about, like, their children being their remote before remotes happened for TVs. That was a sound.
It's a sound of sympathy.
What, to pre-remotes or of the children being forced to change the channel?
No, not sympathy. It's a sound of you've uncovered a memory that was buried for many, many years.
Did you have to be that kid?
Yes. I didn't have a TV with a remote until I was like 8 or 9. Yeah.
Were your parents time travelers?
No, I was what you would call poor.
Oh. I don't understand.
Was. I fixed that now.
Fixed it. Kidding that. They're not sending me back. Yeah, I never encountered that at all.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, that's nice.
I mean, remotes weren't like a top echelon part of society feature. Like, a lot of people had remotes.
Yeah, I'm sure they did.
Wasn't that nice for them?
No, I'm happy for the remoted of our society.
The remoted.
Yeah. I'm not gonna remote shame people.
Are you
I'm
sure?
just gonna ask them to consider their privilege sometimes.
Check your remote privilege. It's a very confusing thought.
Yeah. Oh god, dying.
These
yes!
come here faster.
I'm living. I love how when you take damage in this game, it just says like warning damage to fix it property. Nothing about like you're getting hurt. Like no, your suit's getting hurt. The most important part of you.
Are you sure that you're not fix it property?
Oh, I definitely am.
I think they might be defensive over their slaves being damaged, basically. Wow.
All right.
So Mark IIIs are very fast. You can't run against them.
That's good to know.
It's bad news for our ability to get to the coal mine at a decent speed.
Well, we can always
run across the track.
We can always just build another track that goes the opposite direction.
Oh boy. That's gonna cost a lot of these.
We're gonna have a lot of these.
Oh boy. Oh boy. See, I'm trying to... this is not gonna make it. I was gonna try to run all the way back to the coal mine with level 3 tracks.
No, don't do that.
It's gonna cost a lot. I don't think this is gonna work. I should... Oh, I can't demote them back to 2s though. So that chunk of track's just gonna stay 3s.
Oh, goodly doodly. You can always just tear it up.
That's work.
Fair. I would never expect anybody to work.
You know, they should just stay there and be that forever. It'll be exciting for everyone.
Holy shit, you run fast on 3s.
Did you just place some?
No, I ran down the ones that you placed.
Oh.
And I loved every second of it.
So fast it'll crash your game. Way past cool.
Staying cool, school kids.
Oh no, is it gonna dry up? They're not getting any coal.
Yeah, we've consumed all the coal.
We need more coal.
Yeah.
How can we achieve additional coal for additional base?
Don't know, but I don't want to know now.
Well, I use the restroom.
Oh, no, 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 don't leave me. Oh, fuck. What do I say now? Oh, God, oh, God, oh, God. Hi. I have the feeling right now of, like, when you're hanging out with your family or your friends or whatever, and they have a baby, and they're like, here, hold this. And you're like, no, 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 no. But then it's in your hands, and you're like, well, what do I do now? That's what it feels like when Keith goes to pee. You all are my friend's baby, and I'm holding you, and I'm like, I don't want to drop you, but I also don't want to really interact with you in any way, shape, or form. That came out so mean. But it's true. Anyway, yeah, that's, I know some people that, they grew up in families with, you know, babies adjacent to them and stuff like that. And so they learned how to not be awkward whilst holding a kid. And I never had that experience. And that's what people have told me is how you learn to get comfortable with babies, is that people shove babies into your hands. And then you learn, like, okay, I guess this is going to be my responsibility now. I never had that experience, so when people do it to me now, I'm like, no, please just ask for my permission to hold your baby first. Welcome back.
Whoa. Who's baby holding? What did I come back to?
Don't worry about it.
No. I can't not worry about it.
So, I've upgraded the conveyor belts leading into the reinforced iron producer.
Oh god, the screws come in bursts.
Yeah, we have burst fire screws, dude. It's phenomenal.
My god.
But yeah, we need to up our screw production dramatically.
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Okay, I can work on that if you don't mind.
I guess screws are made of pipes. Yeah, you can work on the screws.
Okay.
I might go out to another... coal location.
Okay.
In particular, it would probably be nice if we could turn the original coal place I found into only being power, and just have an entire new coal source be for making steel.
That's a really good idea, because we don't want to make our base lose power.
Yeah, we don't want to lose power, and also we need a lot of coal for making steel, and having it be the other way around is kind of a mess. Let's see. What's the closest coal place that isn't the one we've already have? Wow, it sure takes a long time to come up with any results when you press it.
They're incredibly far away.
Yep.
Good luck.
It's gonna be a fun project for... I didn't come up with a single result, did I? Oh, there's one. 1400.
That's how fun it's gonna be.
Yeah. Do I have my... I got my beacons. Alright. I'm not gonna bring much of anything with me, because I might just die on the way there. So primarily, I'm going to... Well, I should probably bring some stuff with me.
Okay.
If I can. But the main thing is I have beacons, so I can actually find... I can mark it when I find it at the very least.
Okay. And then what?
Wow, we have finished everything.
What do you mean?
There's nothing left to research.
Yeah, we need to put stuff in the space elevator at this point.
Yeah, which at this point means we need to actually start producing the things, too.
Yeah.
Because we want to make them with machines, or else.
Yeah, so we have to start scaling up the base. Boo.
Yeah. Alternate blueprint for reinforced iron plate.
Uh-huh.
10 plates, 24 screws.
Oh, shit, this is what I should have done.
What is our current... What are we currently making out of again?
Huh? Currently making what out of what?
Our reinforced iron plates. They're made out of... Let's see.
Screws and iron plates.
4 plates, 24 screws.
So what's the alternative recipe?
I guess so. Turned around. The alternative is 10 plates, 24 screws.
That's not better. That's way not better, right?
I wonder if the point is that it makes it fat more.
I don't know.
It says 7.5 parts per minute.
That doesn't sound remotely better to me.
Let's see. I think it might make them faster.
That's not our problem right now.
No, I'm just curious.
Yeah.
Let's see. No?
Okay, and then what do we
Yeah, the current formula... Oh, wait. What if I take out the things that make it faster? Ah. Yeah. If it's not overclocked, our current one makes them at 5 per minute.
Oh.
So it's a recipe that makes that where you put way more plates in, but it makes them like 50% faster.
Gotcha.
Which also means you get more per screw, ultimately.
Okay.
Which is kind of good for us because the screws are kind of the current.
Yeah, we do probably want to have more
limiter.
efficient throughput.
Hard drive has been salvaged
Yeah.
and can be repurposed.
I think I might switch that recipe.
Okay, sounds good.
We just got that as a benefit from I think it was the previous hard drive.
Gotcha. So we can just freely switch the assemblers to that alternative recipe, right? As long as the inputs are the same. Is that the case?
I believe so.
Okay.
I don't know how though.
Well, you'll mess with it and you'll let me know, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know how to do this. Yeah, it's currently 4 and 24, and we got a recipe that's 10 and 24. But I don't actually see it as an option in the assembler anywhere. But I believe we have it already. I think I picked it correctly. Let's see.
My God, this is insane trying to fit anything anywhere. I love it. Wouldn't change it for the world.
Yeah, I'm not totally sure where it went or what happened necessarily. Huh. Anyway, back to what I was originally doing. Let's make some minor mark. Oh God. Oh, that's one thing I could do.
Eh?
Instead of going off to a whole new base, what I can do is make minor Mark IIs to replace the 2 minors at the original cult place.
Oh, yeah, that's very clever.
Yeah. Which they do twice as many resources, so that would be good to have.
Yeah, that sounds pretty excellent.
Yeah. Basically, I just need a bunch of steel pipes.
Okay, and then we want to have a assembly merge.
Wait, I have a bunch of
merger.
I'll better turn those into that. Shit.
We'll put that on 5, so in case I have
Blech.
to keep doing it.
Oh wait, I can, yeah. I gotta remember that you can wish list things, which makes it way easier to tell what you need to craft.
Yeah. We should definitely be using that feature because it kicks ass.
Yep. Oh wow. First time in an eternity I ran out of cement. Something that I constantly have in my inventory in such scale that I usually have to jam it into random boxes to get it out of the way.
Mm.
Oh yeah, our cement thing that's mining limestone and crafting into cement is actually backlogged. The box is full and it's just sitting there.
Oh yeah,
now.
it's been doing that for ages.
Yeah. What do you want from me, man? You don't use me. We both know you don't use me.
Aw.
Don't lie to anyone.
That's good. Nobody should ever feel like they're being used.
I know whether I could use somebody.
Okay, I'm here. What's up?
I remember when I used to listen to the radio.
Why?
Commute.
Oh, fair. That is probably the only reason that radio still exists.
Yep. Commuting to college for years with 3 people in the car.
Oh boy.
Like, the moment I started solo driving, I was constantly listening to podcasts. But for the longest time, I was sharing the car with other people, and it's like, well, music then.
Well, we could listen to NPR.
I do listen to NPR.
You live in California, of course you do. It's a crime not to listen to NPR when you're in California.
And what is the California connection specifically?
It's where liberals live.
It's funny because I've never listened to NPR before the Trump presidency. Like, I don't know what they sound like. I don't know what they sound like before. Because right now, they sound like they're just constantly doing damage control about the president and just dealing with whatever happened lately. Or, like, it's just every single day is about some kind of, like, investigation or some other thing going on.
Yeah, that's more or less how it's been going.
You just unplug the government again and all that other stuff. Just like a cat that doesn't want you to use your printer, except it's the president unplugging the government. It's the strangest experience. Because I'm sitting here like, aren't you government funded? Isn't that how this radio station works? I'm like, they're in watchdog mode.
Oh boy, we have a bit of a problem. Now
No,
we don't have nearly enough iron rods to
Don't you dare show me a graph and say,
We don't have enough iron rods to support our screw output, it looks.
Oh no. You can't just place a Miner Mark II over a Miner Mark 1.
Oh, that sucks.
You have to, like, rip it up. Speaking of which...
Well, while our iron rod throughput holds, we are barfing screws into the reinforced iron producer.
Yeah, we'll see the next thing, though, is whenever you make something faster, everything up the line from there also then shits itself.
Actually, we're at a point now where...
Welcome to my limitations!
It looks like the reinforced plates are now, like, basically just non-stop producing.
Shit.
Yeah. We finally did it.
We finally did it well after we produced the next tier.
Well, I mean, we might still need this shit. You never know.
Yeah, no, it constantly comes up.
Well then, yeah, you're welcome.
At least for building production.
Yeah, you're welcome. It's also really fun to watch the just river of screws just flow through our base most elegantly.
It's happening.
What
yeah,
is?
oh god, it spews out.
What?
In a hurry.
What, the screws? Or the,
no, the
iron.
The coal mining. Wow, the big thing's gonna be now is to take this hyper complicated system I have up here and turn all of them into better belts. Because every single part of this process that hits a slower belt chokes the entire system up. But the current output of coal is like overkill. But then once I optimize all the tracks to be faster, I can then get a bunch of slugs and jam them in the coal miners themselves to overclock the coal mining speed.
Yeah, I think that's definitely worth doing.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's getting backed up. Right now it's mining so fast that it can't physically put them on the track fast enough, so the miners keep turning off.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
This is a problem. So we're going to very, very slowly exhaust our iron rod production.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Is it just trending downward in its chest or whatever?
Yeah. No. Our, very slowly trending downward into our screw manufacturers. And there's literally not enough room to put more iron rod production on here. So I'm wondering Well, there's a reason God gave us power slugs.
Power slugs. They'll solve all of our problems, or just more parallel buildings, but good luck trying to figure out where to stick them in the giant spider web.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
That's the fun.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
That's
Okay,
the fun.
so I can just shove power shards into the things, right?
If you have power shards, yeah. You put the slug in the crafting bench to craft the power shard, then you put it in any machine basically, and then clock it up.
Gotcha.
And that'll also increase its power consumption.
Okay. Well, I went in and doubled our iron rod production, so that ought to save our hides.
For now. This entire genre is just the act of constantly kicking your problems slightly further down the road.
You know what's really nice, though, is that when you click on an individual building, you can see how much it's attempting to produce per minute, and you know,
yeah,
like, you can do the math to figure out, like, if you're going to be okay or not. So we are now producing 30 rods per minute out of a rod producer that requires 30 iron ingots. The thing that's upstream of that produces 30 iron ingots per minute, and all of this is feeding into 2 screw producers that require 15 iron rods per minute. So we're never going to run out of screws now. Like, we're never going to... well, I mean, what I should say is we're never going
it's gone forever.
We're never going to have...
One thing is that as far as I can tell, we never... I don't think the deposits ever run out.
I don't think so either, which is super nice. I hated that part of Factorio.
It can be rough, that like you're right in the middle of optimizing your entire base, and then you find out, oh, I have to renew our entire origins of resources. That did encourage the entire train system, though.
Yeah, I'm glad. I hated the train system. I'm glad we don't have
trains were fun.
No, they weren't.
Trains are fun to have.
I hated them.
So now we have a ton of coal coming in, and one of the primary limitations is basically just the fact that the track's too slow.
Yeah, you're right.
But the thing at the end of the track is making the thing that you then use to make the track. So this will slowly work itself out.
Do you want me to start grabbing some of the steel and upgrading the conveyor belts on our end?
That's one thing to do. I'm currently running back because I ran out of steel, but I upgraded all of the. Specifically, all of the tracks that are in the web back there that connect between the miners and the actual the long line that you made.
Okay.
So while the long line itself isn't fast, everything leading to it is fast. So it's at least going on to it continuously as fast as possible.
Yeah. So I think it's time to upgrade the long line then.
Yeah. Which means making a lot of those girders or whatever.
Yeah, and also I forgot that you can't run along the long line now and actually reach the
That's the fun problem at the moment.
Okay, well I'm gonna just upgrade what I can with the steel that I got, and we'll just do it.
I'm gonna try to set the thing up to make steel beams since we need so many of them. What I should do is cut this off. We don't want to use up all of these. Put you in there.
Oh, wow, this devours steel beams.
I devour steel beams.
I devour steel memes.
Oh no.
Jet memes can't fuel melt. You heard me, I think.
Technically.
Alright. I've upgraded a little bit of the coal. Let's, I pretty much immediately exhausted all the steel beams that we had, but we'll ride that train when we comes into the station. The screw bursts look like roller coaster cars. Yeah, they do. It's very adorbs.
Every train is a meme.
I can't afford this. I have I have... Oh, I forgot to turn it into steel. God damn it. I just had the steel ingots, and I was like, why isn't it doing anything?
Why doesn't it do the thing? It's broken.
Running along conveyors is super fucking fun.
Where is storage? Bit. Organization, there we go. Storage container Mark II.
Speaking of organization, do you have any thoughts on how communication has been working across this organization lately?
Ours?
Yeah. I mean, it's helpful to always get good feedback as we go into the next quarter, just to know if we need to realign our charter.
What have you become?
The man.
Your family misses you. They just don't recognize you anymore.
I mean, if my family wants to see me, all I need to do is block some time in my calendar.
They want their son back.
I'm not sure about that. Just kidding.
You know not for which you ask.
This is New Bird. You don't want Old Bird. New Bird
Nobody
doesn't want
wants
Old Bird.
Old Bird.
Old Bird's dead and forgotten.
Old Bird doesn't want Old Bird.
Love New Bird. Love New Bird.
Try new diet bird. What if everything was level 3 tracks? You say aspartame me?
Yeah. No, aspartame me. Not like
me.
Yeah, basically, I'm noticing that you just have to. You have like the entire length of the track has to be the same. It has to be 3, or else there's no point.
Yeah.
Like it's
it
always
basically
bottlenecked.
Falls apart.
Yeah.
How did I get so much? Oh, I got so much coal because I was tearing up tracks that were covered in coal. All right, let's jam these in these things, and those will give us an artificially false sense of how fast the coal's moving because it'll back up now.
Fair.
Yay.
Oof.
We're now making coal girders or whatever they're called. Steel beams.
Coal girders?
Quiet. You didn't hear
Coal
that.
girders.
Listen, you don't understand me in my life.
No, I don't. You're correct about that. Okay, so I've upgraded the long line about, I want to say, 50% of the way there.
Neat. It takes a lot of coal girders to get there, huh? Coal gird blart cop. It just starts spewing out garbage thoughts.
Colgert blart cop, huh?
Yeah. Colbert blart. Oh, it didn't save my colors.
Oh god, my allergies
say like
are
any
really
of my colors,
bad
I
lately.
think.
So, oh man,
What? All my colors are fucked up. Oh.
yeah.
So I think when we left and came back, it didn't save any of my color palette changes I made.
Oh no, early
But
access.
it's still But like when you use the color gun, you get a 4x4 grid of colors that you can customize. It reset all of the colors. But it saved which slot each thing in the environment was painted as.
Oh no.
So after it reset what each one was, everything still painted that color. In particular, it got confusing because like I took one of my colors and I recolored it to be all black so I could color the steel black again, and then I realized, oh, that must have been the same slot I used when I colored the generators, because all these green generators are now black. It's the color gun's weird. The color gun's just kind of weird in general.
What would diet drank be? It's the same as regular drank, except it's blue instead of purple. Literally nothing else is different.
It just has less red in it.
Yeah,
because the red is where all the fat is.
Introduce a new diet drink. It's got less red in it. That's the entire commercial.
Blue, now that it's all blue, it's healthier. Because of the good carbs.
Diet drink. Get you some, but a little less. Fat ass.
Oh, no. Are you ready to actually advertise this kind of company? Because you sound like it.
Dude.
God, how am I even going to get up this track now that it's fucking high-speed bullshit?
It's fine. Life is high-speed bullshit.
Oh, I'm trying to walk along the level 3 conveyor over, like, the chasms and shit, and it's really hard.
Mm-hmm.
It needs to be fully upgraded, or else.
I know. I'm working on it. God, we just need a lot more steel memes.
We're getting there. Wow, yeah, a lot of this has been upgraded. I didn't realize we had that much steel.
Well, we don't have any anymore, else I can tell you that much.
Well, there's all the stuff I brought
to
also help. I don't like this part, it's intimidating.
What, when you have to
you
deal with the fucking, like, poison gas?
You fucking
Oh, fuck, no, bye.
Not the poison gas specifically, it's just trying to walk across that chasm when you have to tightrope it along the rim. Because the majority of the track will push you backwards, but falling off will make you fall into a chasm, and then you have to go get your body again.
So what you're saying is you don't like the best part.
That's definitely not right. You're very wrong about everything. Stop. Are you dead? Did you fall in?
Yeah, while trying to pass you, I fell off.
Oh no.
It's okay. Kinda.
Why is this part so slow?
Because it's conveyor 2. You've reached the part that,
Oh, wow, I clicked twice and ran out of conveyor 3s.
I told you, dude.
Because these tracks are so long.
Yeah, they are very long and rigid.
But it wasn't actually telling me I was out.
I know.
It was confusing.
Yeah, it's very hard to tell if you're in or out.
Are you enjoying yourself with those sentences?
Yeah. Oh god, this tight roping across the chasm sucks. Why didn't you warn me, Keith?
Why haven't we had multiple conversations about this exact subject before?
Oh my god, it's so terrible. Well, I died again. I didn't realize this was Sekiro.
We're sick. Oh god. Oh, I hit the difficulty wall so hard.
In Sekiro?
Yeah.
Who are you fighting?
I had to leave a boss fight and come back.
Ooh, I actually did that too. Is it the, well, I don't want to spoil anything.
Yeah.
Is the guy guarding the gate?
I'm past that.
Oh. That part
I've seen worse things.
Really? Because I think that guy's a hard, like, barrier. Like, I think he exists to be like, you need to get this other thing to get
I'm looking at this game and just thinking, wow, there are Let's Plays that will just end of this game.
Uh-huh.
There are going to be Let's Plays all over the internet that just hit certain parts of this game and then stop.
I heard that a lot of people actually got their asses kicked by the chained ogre. And I was just like, oof, if this is the one that breaks you, God, this game goes so far beyond that.
Oh yeah, I had some trouble with that. My big problem is his dive had infinite hitbox.
Yeah.
You would dodge behind him, he would whip around 180 degrees and grab you anyway. I'm like, okay, come on, you literally just gave me a tutorial about how to dodge. Like, if you dodge with just the right timing, you can avoid grabs. I'm like, yeah, the dodging works great. It wouldn't even, like, break his spine to catch you. And I'm like, what? This is a bad time to explain dodging to me for dodging grabs. It was a mess.
I didn't like that boss at all.
No.
But actually, on the other hand, there is kind of a cool thing about that boss, in that that was the one where I learned that you can backstab bosses.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, I just reduced his health bar by half. I just need to do it twice and then I win. No,
but you can't.
But you
as far as I
can't
can
do
tell,
it twice.
for a lot of the mini bosses, it's practically mandatory to carefully clear out every single enemy in the entire zone, probably aggroing the mini boss in the process. Run away to de-aggro, sneak up again, and then take out the first health bar, and then you can finally fight them. Which makes it
basically
a lot of prep work.
Yeah.
So it's kind of frustrating when you lose, and you're like, let's do it all again.
That's how every boss fight has gone for me. Yeah.
Yep.
It's.
And then you get to the real boss fights.
Yeah. I haven't actually fought a real boss yet.
Oh boy. It's a fucking experience. Well, we're gonna have some moments later where we can like cathartically share our shared experiences.
The thing about Sekiro is that it reveals the fact that I'm a fraud at Dark Souls, and that I've never even played Dark Souls solo. Not a single one of them.
You played 3. Not all of it, but you played it solo.
Oh wait, yeah, I actually beat Dark Souls 3 by myself. That's right.
Did you beat it? You didn't upload past... You made it to Yorm in your Let's Play, and then it stopped.
I might have had issues with recordings, but I definitely beat the game by myself.
Ah.
No! Fuck, I just worked so hard! No! How could this be? Oh, I fell into the ravine. I wasn't even tight. I was going the easy direction. Well, I was going with the conveyor belt.
You should consider the easier direction. Apparently.
Down?
I'm currently working on giving us passageways through some of the fucky zones.
I don't appreciate that. You need to earn coal. Oh, by the way, our coal is totally backed up, so the steel production looks like it's doing well now.
That is good. I'm tired. I'm tired of this tightrope experience, so I'm working on having. The poison chasm right now is almost currently.
I fucking hate the poison chasm. Is there a way we can destroy the poison plants? Or
maybe
whatever they are?
Like a chainsaw and a gas mask?
Yeah.
One of those definitely exists. One of them might exist eventually. This is the first time I built ramps and foundations like the entire playthrough, and it's not for the intended purpose mostly.
The problem that I have with Sekiro, though, is that it has very little waifu.
Very little waifu?
Very, very little waifu. There's one waifu, but I didn't even talk to her. I just ran by her.
You didn't talk to her?
No.
That sounds self-inflicted, then.
Yeah, I know. I haven't leveled up once in the game yet, by the way.
Also, she upgrades your healing item, so... probably want to talk to her.
Yeah, I haven't upgraded a single item, and I'm at level 1.
Yeah, well, that's normal.
Okay.
It takes a long time to get it to any progress of any sort in that game.
It's fun, though.
Thank God.
Anyway, probably should switch to talking about Satisfactory instead of Sekiro.
I have now made an archway that crosses that chasm. The one closer to the coal place.
Are we going to get all McDonald's product endorsements now? I love their McChicken. McChicken and fry.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Recycle jokes.
Oh, right. I forgot that we already did that joke.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because you saw the archway that will go in the stone, and we're like, I know what to say now.
Ah.
I'll kill 10 seconds.
I mean, that's what Let's Playing is. It's just like, if I just kill 10 seconds, 10 seconds at a time, I'll eventually be done.
It is distressing at times that the primary thing that people call this form of commentary is vamping.
Oof.
Which is a brutal word to describe anything.
That's not sexy.
But vamps are.
Okay, here we go. Get the items. Take all. Run. No! I pressed the wrong button. Okay, we're fine. I made it.
Oh, are you still going back for your buddy?
Yes.
How's it going, bird?
Allergies are really bad.
Aw. That's too bad.
Maybe
that's why you're so susceptible to that thing murdering you.
It's death pollen, but like poison fart cloud gas pollen.
Yeah.
Oh.
Did I
Damn
stutter?
you, plant sexual reproduction.
Jizzing at my sinuses. Get your jizz patter out of my face, breathing holes.
God. If that's
Jizz
how
powder.
it happened for people, if it was just like, whenever you
Now I have 100 babies I don't even know about. It just happened somewhere else.
yeah, they have just been released to the air, and
The
they
number
will
of creatures in the world
across
that
America.
just recklessly spew babies without even meeting them is distressing.
Yeah, fish do it, trees do it, people do it.
It's the ones that call it distressing things like spawning. Did you get a good spawn? No, I got spawn camped.
Is that what you call it when you drop your kids off at the park? Wait,
It's just when you get
summer
birthed directly into a predator.
So I don't think we're. I think we're now limited on iron ore intake, right? No, it looks like
Maybe.
it's okay. I actually
Are you
can't
talking
tell.
about our
Oh
steel
no! Here's what's
production?
happening. We're just getting stuck on this shit. If you
What's
look,
happening?
yeah, we have a ton of iron ore backed up. It's getting stuck on this little bend. Did you just upgrade it?
I upgraded something.
Oh. Well, it looks
It's
a
just
lot
over
better
here,
now.
though.
Well, it's still a problem though.
Yeah,
Wait,
no,
is
I
it?
have to go down the track.
Okay, I don't know anymore.
I gotta go all the way back to the origin point. The origin point. The point of origin.
We get it. You really like Ubisoft.
No, what? That's like quadruple wrong.
I know.
God damn it. Alright, well now it's just spewing out. Alright, I need to make these miners Mark II also. The ones that are actually at the original base.
I got an email from Uplay earlier today, and I was like, Uplay? That's a name I haven't heard in years. What are you doing here?
Get out of here.
It's like, welcome to our new promotional thing. I'm like,
I tried to cauterize that memory. Okay, yeah, now the iron's moving pretty fast.
That's good.
Yep, it's definitely feeding in faster than it can produce. Which means make more foundries.
Yeah. Feeding in faster than you can produce is basically how being a parent is. Ideally. You definitely don't want to flip that ratio.
If I just hang out over here and film this for a while, this has become found footage. Them jokey jokes. Revolutionizing the industry with my jokey jokes.
Please don't call them jokey jokes.
I'm never gonna stop now.
God damn it, I'm supposed to be the one that kills the jokey jokes.
We're gonna say it until we both hate it.
We already do.
Yeah. We're not gonna say it for very long.
Good, I think everyone's happy with that outcome. Alright, I've almost upgraded all the conveys. Oh man.
Do we even need steel for the thing we're trying to put into the space elevator?
You know, I don't know. We have all conveyor Mark
I've basically forgotten
IIIs.
what we need.
We have all conveyor Mark IIIs leading from leading coal into our base. We made it. Wait, hold on. There's one little prick.
You found one fuck up point.
Wait, no, I didn't.
You like the don't die in the chasm bridge?
Yeah, I do. It's much better than the die in the chasm tightrope from before.
I never fell yet, but I had one nasty moment where you went past me on that bridge and my screen shifted. I was like, oh, no.
Yeah, we you lived. I did not. Oh, I love that.
I'm
manta
shocked by that
ray
because
thing.
I was very much on the death edge. So I don't know how I got through that.
I'm just gonna run with the poop snake of coal, because I think it's so weird that you move faster than the ore does on the conveyor belt. I don't like it.
Yeah, it's just like a weird double calculation happening probably.
I guess so. The other thing is that if you try to run along the conveyor belt, like, you have to make that turn dead on, or you're just gonna run straight off into the into the ravine.
You kind of don't want to move at all on that thing, especially now that it's rank 3 and distressingly fast.
I know. I love it.
What if the level of fast was scary?
What if the level of fast was gotta go?
Gotta go, 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 go. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, go, go.
Is that an incontinence commercial?
Gotta go, 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 go.
Wait, does incontinence mean you can pee or can't pee?
Incontinence means you shit yourself.
Oh.
Incontinence is when it's time for either baby diapers or old people diapers. Because you can't stop yourself from shitting yourself. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I'm shitting it. Huh.
Incontinence. An incontinental breakfast.
Oh. It's like, well, welcome to the Hilton. We have prunes mixed with beans, mixed with just a fiber supplement. That is your incontinental breakfast.
Gross.
Hmm.
We need to stop saying things.
Yeah, that's also half of diet drink is just fiber.
Is it really?
They got rid of the red and replaced it with fiber.
Gross.
It's fucking better for you.
Definitely not.
Diet Drink is the first commercial to ever feature the F word. But
Diet Drink.
But nobody was ballsy enough to tell them that they couldn't do it. It was like the FCC. Is the FCC? I don't know. The censor bureau was like, "Hi guys,
the official bureau of censorship."
Yeah, we don't really appreciate.
We take all the boobs out of your anime games.
Like, we don't really appreciate you using swear words in the middle of your commercial. We consider it un-American. And then everybody on the Drank board, which is just the Drank guy himself,
and his board of trustees, which are other pictures of him.
Yeah, which is just like a big, like just a bunch of like busts of himself sitting around the table, wearing various hats and sunglasses. He just stares at the FCC commissioner or whatever. Is like, "What you say?"
You know who I am.
Do you know I've been up for 48 hours straight drinking Diet Drank? If you think you're gonna fuck with me on this one, you can't. You're dead.
I can see your bones.
And they look mighty tasty. That's all I'm gonna say about it. Now we gonna fucking do this commercial or what? Drank dude, man. Don't ever mess with him. He hasn't slept in 4 years.
He doesn't know what sleep is.
Oh. I'm kind of joking.
Why won't you connect? Oh, I haven't crafted you into other things. Shit.
Because as soon as I think of a joke, I'm just like, what?
Who needs a filter when you've got an audience?
Ooh. Oh my god. That's what every YouTuber has ever said. Oh my god. That's very funny.
I almost lost you there.
Yeah, we had a scary moment. I didn't know if I was going to bounce back.
Laryngitis was just going to come right back. Like, psych, you thought I was done. Wave 2.
It's just allergies. It's just annoying allergies. Earlier today, I was giving a update to my teammates about, like, you know, what I was working on and why I was working on it. Which consisted of me, like, talking for about 30 seconds, then saying my allergies were really bad, then sneezing on myself and saying, "Excuse me," and having to go get tissue in the middle of a meeting. That was fun. Nothing quite like sneezing all over yourself and looking like the grossest human.
Synergy.
Yeah, something like that. Alright, I'm probably going to peace out of here in a few minutes. Or, like, basically as soon as I'm done with the sentence. But I'm just kind of wondering, you know, what's going on over here?
Probably literally piecing out in this moment.
You know, I'm probably going to be leaving pretty soon, as in immediately. But what are you working on?
I'm trying to connect this iron to the foundry way over there, but everything's in the way.
Well, you gotta,
like
you're rotating, thing. You gotta rotate that, that connector, I think. It's a little
trying to get anything to attach to anything.
Yeah, this connector's a little too wrong angled.
It's really hard to figure out. And also you can't stand on anything around here because it's all moving fast.
I'm aware as I'm trying to stand on things, and I'm like, fuck, it's taking me everywhere but the way I want to go.
Really hard.
Okay,
well,
that'll
our lives
do
are
it.
hard.
There you go. That's fine. Now what?
I'm trying. I'm trying, man. I am trying, man. People find me exhausting.
No. I'm try hard, man. Is that I'm trying, man, and I'm also rock hard.
The easiest thing to do is just disable this power right now and hook it up later.
Yeah, that's what I've done a couple of times.
There we go. Now the iron's going in there, and I just need to figure out what I unplugged. I don't know
worry.
what I unplugged.
Everything.
I did not check. It's probably this guy. I don't know, if you find
There you
anything
go.
that's not working, plug it in. Who knows how many things I may have broken just now. How exciting.
And that is in of itself the commercial. Oh man, that would be really funny if like the next Diet Drank commercial was just an airing of the conversation between the Drank dude and the commissioner. It just says like
serious power move.
Yeah, it's just like him smoking a cigar and he's like, I'm presenting to you what happens when some asshole doesn't drink Diet Drank and tries to get in your way. And all of its unedited glory. Don't let the man get between you and thirst.
Now there's not enough iron coming in. Or at least it's definitely lagging behind all the massive coal that's coming in.
I don't think this power line is hooked up to the rest of the grid, but I'll fix that. There you go.
Yeah. We have 3 things making steel now. And then very slowly pooping them into the storage afterwards.
Oh, you disconnected the screw production. How dare you?
Oh, did
Our
I?
screw put's such a problem and you just went all over it.
If you look, it's really funny if you look back here, Bird, because all the outputs of the foundries are minimum speed.
Oh
So
yeah.
like, oh, look at them go.
People
So I was
will
trying
wait
not to
for
use the
something
resources
good.
more. Yeah. But also, the back end doesn't have to be fast, so it's like, oh, look at the little guys slowly file into this storage container, which, geez, we do just get hundreds of steel constantly.
Yeah.
It's so much nicer than reinforced iron ever was.
Yeah, for now.
Until they had the next layer of complexity. Alright, so next
Speaking
time we'll
of,
probably
actually,
do
let me
the
check.
elevator.
Where are we in terms of complexity?
You mean
We
like in
need
the
to
tiers?
get, oh, there's only 3, it looks like there's only 3, tiers remaining.
So I think only up to tier 6 exists. So I don't know if Space Elevator Phase 3 is even a thing.
Oh, you don't think they've implemented that yet?
Yeah, I think tiers like 1 and 2 or something like that existed in the alpha, and I think they said when the early access started in its full that tiers 1 through 6 were implemented.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna run over to the space elevator.
Then. So
and I'm
look forward to our future of trying to interpret what this base is like when they finally update it like a month or 2 or 3 or 4 down the road, and then we have to come back to this for the new tier. We just have to like interpret this shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna run over to the space elevator and tell you what the next recipe is, though, and then we can feel scared for the future.
I think it's the thing that's above rotors and stuff like that, and then modular frames.
It's modular frame and motor, so we're actually kind of close. We need our reinforced iron production is set up so that we can probably start making.
We basically just have to make the actual machines for them.
Yeah, I think we're all right. I think we're in a good place that we can at least make this automatically.
God,
it just may be
500
very slow.
frames.
I was gonna say it might be pretty slow.
We're gonna have some fun with that. All right, and we'll do it right next time by actually making 2 separate tracks instead of what I did last time, because we learned the hard way that it will jam the entire thing up. At the moment it can't take any more of one of the thing, the whole track stops.
To be fair, you kind of really should have seen that coming.
Yeah, well, I was kind of thinking of it as like a storage container, like it would just all jam in there. It did not.
A storage container
It did
full
not.
of jam. That sounds tasty.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, some of you.
This is only like day 4, I think.
Yeah, we're actually pretty much at the end of the series.
Yeah, this game might burn through quickly. And then maybe we can play Outward or something. Did you get a copy of that?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, they just sent us copies. I'm like, alright.
Yeah, it was kind of nice.
Welcome to the twice weekly Epic Store stream.
Oh boy.
They just keep sending us co-op games.
Oh boy, everyone's gonna love us.
Uncontroversial.
Alright.